Hello Capricorn, welcome to your intuitive weekly reading. I have been working with a lot of sacred primordial energy today, the last few days. And a lot of my readings have been very deep, but very profound at the same time. And I was just called to do your reading. I had been asked to kind of slow down this week and follow my guidance, follow when I am called to do something instead of just regimented, like trying to schedule things out with my mind. And this energy started for me last week into the weekend, where I found myself in some sacred land near my house. I had a very profound experience, spiritual experience in the woods, in a very highly energetic area with two main vortexes that we walk through. And then in the town, after having a really profound experience, the town that these trails are in, there's a spiritual shop. And when I walked in, part of what I had been channeling was connected to these cards that were calling me, they were speaking to me. Nature Spirit Oracle by Denise Lynn. Now, Denise Lynn is a mystic and a healer. She is a member of the Cherokee Nation, and she's written quite a few books as well as oracle cards. And she wrote these cards while camping out at the base of a very sacred mountain. So let's see if what message is in here for you to start off with. So this is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Capricorn. Keep in mind, these are general messages. So take what resonates for you only and leave the rest. Check with your moon or your rising sign if this is not resonating for you. And of course, if you would like a personal, private, one-on-one reading with me, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. The information's also in the description box below. And Capricorn, there's 2 days left for the sale that I'm running on my readings. I was running them through the month of March. They will end April 1st. So if you're looking for a personal reading with me, I highly suggest booking that in the next 2 days before April. Unless I'm guided to extend the sale, they will go back to the regular prices. So take advantage of that if you feel called to. All right. So let's begin. I just cleared all of the cards myself from doing multiple readings today. And I do feel that there are some important messages here for you. So let's begin. Also want to kind of give out a little bit of a trigger warning. As I was saying, a lot of my readings lately have been channeled through very in-depth, very detailed. Pluto energy goes deep. So the first card out for you is Peace Pipe. I will read these from the book, but intuitively I'm already picking up that you are seeking peace. Either peace, inner peace, peace in your life in general, or Peace Pipe is also, offering the proverbial olive branch out to someone or a group of someone's to clear away whatever may have happened. Offering peace. We'll read it from the book. I just want to see if there's anything else Prayer feather. You may be saying a lot of prayers lately, or really connecting in with nature and source energy. There's a lot of changes, a lot of shifts. Pluto is the transformer. It almost forces us to go deep within ourselves, deep into our subconscious. Spirit of Earth. And we have owl medicine at the bottom. So you're definitely going through a healing. A big one. You may have found yourselves really at the depths of yourself, coming up with some realizations. But you're seeking peace, and you're saying prayers, and you're connecting to Earth. You are an Earth sign, so this may be where you find the most peace within you. And then we have owl medicine. So let's begin. These are brand new cards, so I still have to read from the book. But we have peace pipe first. Heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. There are times to drop everything and leave. Oh, wait. Sorry. There's some key words in here. I'm sorry. I'm being guided to really pick them out for you. So you're being brought to calmly assess the situation to find peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there's a wound inside you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now. You don't need to forgive the act. But there's power in forgiving the person. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. I was feeling very strongly about this. It is one of those things, you know what you need to do, and Spirit is saying, do it, and do it now. Prayer feather just talks about you are trying to communicate. You're putting your prayers out there. Love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Gather your inner forces silently and secretly. Love deeply and fully with every ounce of your being. Even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations, it's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they are not. So you may be dealing with some conflict right now, or even past conflict that you are seeking a resolve. Spirit's asking you to go deeper. There are other people from your past. This could be parents. This could be siblings. This could be an old lover, an ex, old friends. Forgiveness. Whatever pain is coming up, it's coming up to show you these deeper wounds that you've been carrying with you. Spirit of Earth. Prosperity is blossoming in all areas of your life. You are strong and grounded. Who you are is enough, just as you are. Connect more fully with nature. The spirit of earth asks that you tend to your health, detoxify your body, understand how to use your body's physiology. Pay attention to how your body feels and responds accordingly. Create a home for your soul. Have objects in your home that feel good to you every time you see them. Be present and cherish the here and now. I was really feeling that, Capricorn. Some other big messages were to really pay attention to your health and your body. Work through detoxifying, not only the physical body, but that is important, definitely an important step. Definitely drink a lot of clean water if you have access to it. And take a good inventory as to what you are consuming physically, mentally, and emotionally. And then we have owl medicine. Wisdom, illumination, intuition, clairvoyance, and deep insight abound. Go within. Profound majesty and grace is available to you simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient knowledge is emerging within you. You know the truth. Trust your perception. You are a truth seeker and a truth sharer. Nurture the feminine spirit within you. So you may be finding that your energies are coming back into balance or alignment. Maybe there had been some distorted feminine or masculine energies within you kind of running amok. Or maybe you're just dominant masculine energy and the feminine energy really, which would be linked to your intuition, being receptive to the signals and signs and energies in life that guide us. And Spirit's asking you to allow that energy to take the driver's seat for a bit, so that you can illuminate yourself with the wisdom that you have gained and the wisdom that you have innately been carrying with you your entire life. We have been turned off through years and years of not only programming and conditioning, but frequency tampering energetically in the world, through harmonics, through even the fact that the natural resonant frequency of the earth had been shifted, just tweaked enough, and then brought into conscious awareness through the earth by the Rockefellers, which really messed the chakra systems up within the body of all human beings. Shut us down, put us to sleep. This has been going on since World War II or before. This has been going on for a long time. These are frequencies that have been used to stifle crowds, for power, greed, control. We have loneliness. Right, under peace pipe. There's someone that you're truly desiring to make amends with and find peace. I keep seeing the olive branch, even though there's a peace pipe on here. I'm seeing an olive branch. I think that some deeper realizations about some important connections that you have here on the planet now may have been gone overlooked or disregarded for their importance. Honesty. Now it's time to get honest with yourself as well as others. And this fell under prayer feather. So the true you, the true, I'm hearing not only are you praying for forgiveness and peace, but you're praying for your true soul's nature, the honest parts within you to come back. they're back online, and it's almost like an awakening. It's like, where am I? What did I do? What did I say? What have I done? What's going on? I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it. You should expect it from yourself. You haven't been truthful with yourself for a while. You have another aspect of you. We all have these parts, but you have this part within you that is a dominant energy, I'm hearing, that really directs you in the wrong direction. It brings up these strong desires for... So there's these relationships, and I've been involved in them before, but I've never fully understood them to the depth until I started to read more about it. But narcissism, especially. So if you grew up with a parent or a teacher or somebody who displayed narcissistic tendencies, at a very young age, you learn through punishment and reward, and it's like second nature to you. This is how you get your needs met. This is, you're fully aware you're going to take the punishment, but you're also going to do everything you can to get back into the good graces, get the acceptance and the love that you need from these certain people. So when you're rewarded, it lifts you up. It's like a high. It's like, I'm accepted, I'm loved, it's good. And then next thing you know, you're being scolded or gaslit or told you're no good, and you get pummeled back down. And that starts to become an addiction in the brain, because the only way you've learned through childhood to lift yourself back up is to get back into the good graces. So it's a very toxic hamster wheel. And you are being used. You're never going to, well, okay, Spirit's saying not to say never, but you're not going to get what you're looking for by the way you are operating. Ever. You may be realizing that now. Freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. I fell underneath the spirit of earth. So again, the more you can connect to your true nature, to the earth, spiritually speaking, the better. The more you will start to free yourself and be able to have complete clarity as to maybe some of these repetitive patterns that continue to play. I'm also reminded Pluto now being in Aquarius temporarily is squaring the North and South node. And this is a big deal in astrology. It's considered skipped steps when Pluto squares the nodes. Pluto brings us back through all of our pains, all of our traumas. If it's not energetically or through the mind, we're actually even replaying them out with people, maybe the same people, maybe new people. But it's taking us back to times in life that were hard and painful, that we were able to lift ourselves up through and keep moving on with life. And we thought we got over them. We thought we healed from them. But we only scratched the surface. And Pluto's like, okay, we're going to come back here. We're going to go deeper. It's time to do some deep weeding. Because if you don't dig down to the bottom of each and every one and get it by the root, it will continue to regrow back. And I think the intensity of Pluto's energy right now is driving a lot of people to surrender. We have friendship at the bottom of this deck below owl medicine. There's definitely some connection of friendship that you'd like to heal. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, a very sacred, divine, and important reason. So you're coming to some deep realizations about connections, about yourself and how you relate to others. answers you need are coming. Okay, so you're kind of getting there. You're getting little nuggets of information for yourself on your journey. You have questions. You've been praying. You're trying to be honest. You're trying to be honest with spirit. You're trying to be honest with yourself. You're asking questions. That is good. The answers you need are coming. But you must participate in receiving them. Get into that feminine energy, not gender, but energy, where your intuition is kicking in and you're receiving. Everything is a message. Every spirit will speak through other people, mostly the people you're closest with. Spirit will speak through other events, experiences, through nature, through animals, through everything. Listen to the messages that Spirit is giving you through everything. And the answers you need will come. Your wisdom is coming back. Your owl medicine, your deep sacred wisdom is coming, has been coming back through a friendship, through a connection. But it looks as though this is also a connection that you want to reconnect with. You want to bring peace to. You want to be honest with. You want to be free and vulnerable to be yourself honestly. Oh, beautiful. So, nothing to worry about, Capricorn. If you are feeling lonely, even if you're feeling lonely while being surrounded by other people, which is, in my opinion, the worst feeling of loneliness, it's only because you've been surrounding yourself with people that you're not in alignment with and you can't connect. You probably tried to shapeshift and mold yourself into fitting in and connecting, and it's just not working. So resorting back to the peace pipe, yeah, if you extend that olive branch and be truthfully honest, and if you need to apologize, do it. If you're expecting an apology, maybe talk about your emotions. Regardless, it will be fulfilling and a success. You'll be leaving your loneliness behind. There's something deeper that you're starting to become more honest about. The waiting game. Yeah, I was picking that up too. It's something that is important. It is deep. It is I'm hearing it's about time. It's about time that you're not only honest with yourself, but you're honest with others, or at least a key, maybe it's this person. It looks like you're waiting for the right time. Maybe you're not quite ready to fully open up and be honest yet. You're still in the prayer. You're still... There might have been some kind of, we'll dive a little deeper, some kind of, it's almost like an earthquake happens, things come apart, but now you're settled. There's just some aftershocks that keep coming. So maybe that's what you're waiting on. We'll keep going. We'll ask about that. You're meant to be a free spirit connected to the earth. You have too many attachments to, you've had attachments to these others or this persona that you developed to get approval, appraisal, love from those that were not giving, to get your needs met. And it's proven to be quite the challenge, because it is. Spirit's showing you that you're continuously repeating patterns that you have since you were a child to get your needs met. It's time to wake up from that. It's time to grow from that. Whoa, okay. Spiritual strength. You're learning some really valuable and deep lessons. You're being recognized as being a free spirit, connected to the earth, connected to way more, connected to everything and everyone, the web of life. This friendship means a lot to you. It actually lights your fire of passion within. But it looks as though you haven't made wise choices in the past when it comes to this connection. Maybe took someone for granted. Maybe you weren't comfortable with such a deep, sacred connection. And you on the outside, you tried to present yourself that way. But on the inside, you weren't being honest with yourself, and it was showing itself outside that you were hiding something or just not being fully trustworthy, honest, real. All the way. There are certain patterns of behavior that were giving you away, whether you're aware of it or not. 8 of Wands in reverse. One of them is the fact that you said a lot, but you didn't do anything to back it up. Your actions did not match your words when it comes to this connection. Ace of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, 6 of Pentacles. So you are overcoming a few things here while you are getting honest with yourself and saying your prayers. You weren't able to see things clearly when you were playing this game, this part. And your actions were based off of ego and getting your needs met instead of the heart, instead of intuitively following your intuitive guidance system. So these realizations are coming to a head. That's good. That's good. It's telling me that you're getting real and honest with yourself. So you're still holding back, though. You're still holding back. You're still attached to, it could be someone. You're actually, there's still a part of your mind, a part of your ego that questions the connection. It questions yourself. Questions certain feelings that come up. I feel like, I don't know, you could have been misreading them. Look at all that commotion going on in the mind. And this is 10 of Swords in reverse. That's like rock bottom. So much chaos going on in the mind. So much toxicity flowing through. You can't even hold it together. It just comes out. It just comes out in all angles in reverse. And 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Very stubborn. Set in the ways. Holding on to this old identity, this old part. But it's gotten to be too heavy of a burden to play that part anymore. You know, this is not me. This is not truly who I am. This is who I think that these people that I'm trying to get love and acceptance from, this is the only persona that they'll accept. And it's hard to let go of. But it's so tiresome. It's so heavy. It's such a burden. And you like to really play those power and control games with others because this is the way you get your needs met. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to get you some advice. And as an energetic exchange, if you are getting something out of this reading or liking this reading, if you wouldn't mind taking the time to click that thumbs up like button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. All right. I almost called you Scorpio. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what your advice is. The way I see this is everything is okay energetically, regardless what direction you go. But I don't think you want to go back into that. I think you want to work on clearing that out for yourself. Smoke and mirrors. Somebody else got this. Who was it? Aquarius, I think. This is a good one. This is pretty much going to spell it out. We're actually built to view the world inaccurately. Oh, that kind of sounds just like, okay, no, we'll keep going. Sorry. We're actually built to view the world inaccurately. Our five senses tell us we are separate from one another. We're conditioned to see time as linear. This creates a consciousness of delineation, separation, and finality. We have an innate fear that what we see is all there is. Although we know deep down there is more, we are suspicious of it. Our fear of death results from this kind of perception. The entire world is a construct of smoke and mirrors, and our job is to discover the truth that lies beyond this illusion. Discoveries at the frontiers of science align with what the ancients have known. At the atomic level, we are blinking lights in empty space. Consciousness is fundamental. Time can be bent, and we are eternal. Ask yourself if what you see is really just what you're looking for. What do you sense beyond your intellectual assessment of what is? That's exactly what this, yeah, keep those words. That's a big one. What do you sense beyond your intellectual assessment of what is? Ask yourself if what you see is really just what you're looking for. You might be looking for judgment, a problem. You're going to see it if you're projecting it outward. Okay. What do you sense beyond your intellectual assessment of what is? Can you drop into your heart and soul and call for a vision, a feeling, an awareness of the true and authentic? Every day, remind yourself that you are intrinsically connected to all of life. The universe needs you to learn about it. You have within you extraordinary magic with which to co-create life beyond your wildest expectations. Today, trust the inner voice that reminds you that you truly will find what you seek and more, even if outer conditions appear to challenge that. It's all smoke and mirrors. Things are not exactly as they seem. They're not. I constantly am saying this, and I don't mean to say this without heart and soul. Yes, life can be it's expansive. There's a lot to it, but it truly is, for all intents and purposes, an energetic game. We project outwardly from our emotions, our energy, our experiences, what we see, what we're experiencing. And we get tested by the universe with those things as well. It can create quite the cognitive dissonance, that's for sure. So that's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. I hope that you found this to be helpful. And I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.